Hi guys, welcome back. In today's video, this is gonna be super fun and I'm gonna get out of my comfort zone, digging into the Melt Cosmetics Amor Eterno palette, and it's a collab. Okay, you guys, so I'm super excited today. I am partnering up with the lovely and amazing Michele Wang. She has a luxury focused beauty channel where it's all luxury makeup and skincare. So fancy. So you would think that a luxury focused makeup channel would be like stuffy and uppity and elitist, but it's not at all. When you watch Michele's channel, when you watch her content, it's so zen. But what I love the most about Michele is like she's so cool. Like so cool. So Michele definitely makes like fancy pants makeup much less intimidating, especially for cheapskates like me.
They looked all very, very similar. And I thought, gosh, you probably only need one. You don't need all of them. And you don't need any of them. But my point is they are.
So how did I get hooked up with Michele? She's actually been subscribed here. She's like an OG subscriber, which blows my mind. I'm pretty sure that she found me during the Jenla's Reviews shout from back in the day. So we pop into each other's comments and I love to watch her live streams. And recently, and for no other reason than I just thought that she was too cool for me, that I wasn't cool enough for her. We've been chatting a lot and she's become a really good friend. She's great. So Michele has a series on her channel called Get Out of My Comfort Zone, or something to that effect. So that's what we're doing today. We are digging into a really fun palette that I was super excited when Michele suggested that we use this. It's two palettes. This is from Melt Cosmetics. They have an entire line that's all Day of the Dead focused. One palette is called Vida, that's life, and then one palette is called Muerte, which is death. Okay, so Vida is lifetime, and it's all very bright and vibrant and, lively colors, marigold, salsa, that whole vibe. And then Muerte is inspired by the night sky after a long day of celebrating, loved ones. Okay, so this collection, I want to talk about a little bit more because it's super thoughtful the way that this is all put together. So Melt Cosmetics came up with an entire launch. There's a whole collection, not just these two eyeshadow palettes, that's all themed around Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos. I wanted to go through each of them and just kind of explain the colors and the names of the colors, which I thought was really, really cool and thoughtful. We've already established that I don't speak Spanish, okay? So forgive my pronunciation, I'll try. So Vida is this palette. Vida in this context means lifetime, and the colors, we're just gonna go down the line here. So starting from the left to the right, the first color, Sarape, is a green salsa with gold glitter. Papel Picado is the next color, is a lime popsicle color. So Papel Picado is, it's those pecked papers. You know what I mean? Like the banners with all the colorful papers with the little designs cut into them. That's what Papel Picado is. Amor Eterno, it's a beautiful citrine yellow color. Amor Eterno is the most popular funeral or memorial song that's played in that culture. The next color is Agua Ardiente. That means burning water, which means liquor. This is a beautiful smoky olive undertone color. Then we have Chocolat, this warm brown. We all know what chocolate is. Next is Atole. It's a cinnamon beige color, and Atole is a traditional warm drink. It's like a cinnamon porridge drink. The next color is Sol, which is Spanish for sun, and this is a really nice sunflower color. Next to that is Pan Dulce. Pan Dulce is sweetbreads, like pastries, and that's a beautiful orange marmalade color. Next to that is Alegria, which is a marigold, like a shimmery grapefruit color, and Alegria means joy. And then last is Mexicana. It's a red flame color. Mexicana means Mexican. So yeah, I mean, if you didn't catch on, Day of the Dead it's Mexican culture. All right, now in the Muerte palette. So Muerte means death. This color story is meant to symbolize the night sky after a nice long day of fiesta. So we'll start here on the left, and this is Angelito. That means little angel, and this is a beautiful satin blue. Next is Lágrimas. It's a turquoise color. Lágrimas means tears. Next to that is Duelo. It's a jungle green color, that's what it's described as on their website, and it translates to duel, but when it comes to this context, duelo is a term for mourning. So you kind of go back and forth between remembering happy memories and then being sad that, you know, there's been a loss. So duelo means mourning. Next is Pantheon, deep jet gray, and in this context, the Pantheon is inside the cemetery. There's those big, like, stone structures where different families would have their remains. Noche Eterna is a beautiful midnight blue, looks very intense. So Noche Eterna means eternal night. Katrina is this shimmer blue color. It's an imperial blue. So Katrina is the female symbol of Day of the Dead. It's that like skeleton fancy lady. Remember I did a makeup like that? Click here if you want to see my transformation. Next is Velorio. That's a plum color, but Velorio is a funeral or wake. Next to that is Sangre, which is a deep cherry, and sangre means blood. Next to that, Corazon. It's a pomegranate color, and corazon is Spanish for heart. And then last is Calaca, probably emphasizing that on the wrong part of the whatever. Calaca, and in this context, means skeleton. It's described as like a sugar bone color. Hopefully I didn't upset anyone with my pronunciations. I tried. I was super interested in these names. I mean, it was obvious to me that these were Spanish words and Spanish terms, but I wanted to get to know this palette a little bit more and really understand what the intention and the meaning behind it is. So I don't have anything from Milk Cosmetics, so this was quite a jump for me, but my girl Linda definitely gave me the nudge I needed to make the purchase. I had texted with her and said, do I need the Amor Eterno palette? She said, would you be pissed off if I told you yes? So I ordered these. I have not swatched them. I haven't touched them. All I've done is look at them. So what Michelle and I are gonna do is we are each gonna use one of the palettes, and it's gonna be the one that scares us the most. And we're gonna assign each other the color palette, like the color choices. So you could use more colors, but you have to use the colors that you're given, and how you use them is up to you. So in talking with Michelle, she told me that this palette scares her the most. She was like, what the heck am I gonna do and not look like a clown with these colors? So she's getting assigned colors from the Vita palette. If you want to see what colors that she gets, make sure you check over on her channel to see what she does with hers. And Michelle is assigning me colors from Muerte. So let's see what I got.
Hello, Better Off Red fam. My name is Michelle. Thank you, Sarah, so much for having me on your channel. I am so excited for this video, and I am so excited that you thought it would be a good idea for us to pick colors for each other, because it's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant. So let me show you which colors I'm gonna pick for you. So many to choose from. All right, here we are. Here's the palette. This is the Muerte palette that Sarah's going to be using. And, oh, look at these colors. Oh, they're to die for. No pun intended. Okay, all right, let's get serious. I definitely want you to use Velorio, because that's scary to me. It's so gorgeous, but look at how deep that is. It's beautiful. Okay, so Velorio, I think I want to stick to this side. Okay, let's go with Noche Eterna, because that blue is it's so deep, but it's so bright, especially compared to these other colors here. So Noche Eterna, definitely Duelo. Yeah, definitely Duelo. So these three, wow, we're going to get a real goth look out of you, I have a feeling. All right, and let's do like a bright shimmer. So let's do Angelito for sure. Yeah, so Angelito, Duelo, Noche Eterna, and Velorio. Ooh, I think that's going to be awesome. So thank you again so much for having me on your channel. I cannot wait to see what colors you picked for me. I'm actually a little bit terrified, but let's do this.
Now that I have my color assignments, it's time to get started putting this look together. I'm terrified. Let me secure my hairs. I mean, I know that my bangs are not in the way of my eyes, but it just feels better. Oh my god, I'm so scared, you guys. Okay, so Oh my God, I'm terrified. The first color I'm gonna start with, I feel like I need something a little bit lighter to help with the blending and all that. Oh God. So I'm going to first dip into Lágrimas. Lágrimas. So I have already put my whole face on. I don't have any blush on or lipstick because I didn't know what I was gonna need. Okay, now I'm gonna switch to a small brush. Man, I should have washed these brushes. So the first of my color assignment colors that I'm gonna use is Duelo. I'm gonna take it slow because I don't want any fallout. I've never used melt eyeshadows before, so I don't have any idea how they perform. I think I'm gonna try to do like a halo situation. Am I gonna regret this? Maybe. When I did that halo eye look in that one crew trim video, you guys were into it, so here we are. So I just switched to like a tiny little pencil brush so I could really get in here. This color payoff is very intense, y'all. Very, very intense. So I don't have any eyeshadow primer on either. It's just whatever foundation that I used. I'll list everything else that's on my face down in the description box, as always. Okay, now I'm just gonna take a clean, fluffy crease brush and I want to soften this, kind of blend it. So I started with that lighter color that wasn't part of my color assignment, but I started with the lighter color so that this would be a prettier blend. Does that make sense? So I have this like super pointy pencil brush, but it's on the longer side, and I'm gonna tap into Noche Eterna. Noche Eterna! Holy shit. It's like a marker almost. Like this, wow. So I'm just trying to make this halo a little bit more halo-ish and intense. There's a little bit of fallout. Oh no! You know what, I thought that there might be a little bit of fallout in this, so I had considered not putting a face on first, but I don't like that. This is going really fast. Okay, this is what happens when you use quality products, that you don't have to like mess with it a lot. You just put it on and it looks freaking awesome. I'm gonna take that. I've tapped off a lot of the color. It's really just like one little tap in the pan. I'm gonna go ahead and start working it into the lower lash line as well. So I'm also gonna take that Noche Eterna and try to stay close to my upper lash line as well, but I would just wanna make sure that blue color is up there. See how light that is? I'm just leaving that alone because I'm gonna put that shimmery color on there. Very excited. So the getting out of my comfort zone part, definitely color choice, but what I'm gonna do today that I never do because I'm terrible at it is I'm gonna try to cut this crease. So I'm not gonna do like a total cut crease. I'm doing a halo, like a spotlight halo. This is very much inspired by Rocio. Click here to go check out Rocio's channel. She's incredible. So I'm gonna try to put some concealer on there so I can try to get a more crisp line. So to cut the crease, I'm gonna use this e.l.f. 16-hour camo concealer. So I'm just looking straight ahead into this mirror. Hopefully I'm not blocking you too bad. Got a lot of folding, wrinkling skin. Okay, so gotta get creative. So what I've done is just sort of intensify that light portion, and then with a clean finger, I'm gonna tap the edges. I feel like maybe that color on top didn't come up high enough, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more. Well, that line is not as crisp as I want it to be. Okay, well I'm trying, I'm getting out of my comfort zone here, but okay, I'm gonna use my finger for most of this, but for that top edge, I'm gonna use a brush, so I'm going to go into Angelito. Is it Angelito? Do you say the G? I'm sorry. definitely getting the spotlight that I like, but I feel like I lost the halo. So let me try to get it back. I think I want to try it with this little pencil brush. So I'm gonna dip into Duelo. Okay, well that concealer cut crease was just not for me. That's not working out for me. I tried. I think I just need to practice with that a little bit more off camera, but this is looking pretty. I mean, that looks like a mermaid. I love it! Okay, now with this little pencil-y guy, I'm just gonna tap along those edges on either side of that little bright spot so it's nice and soft and pretty. I have one more color that I forgot about. Velorio. It's dark cherry. I'm gonna grab this tiny little blendy brush that's dirty. Let's see if I can just add it to the bottom. I maybe should have added this first. I am not mad at it. I'm gonna grab a little bit more Lagrimas on a fluffer and add this up here, just softening that edge. Okay, with a tiny little pencil brush, I'm gonna roll this in Calaca. I'm gonna wet it too. There we go. Got a little bit of shimmer there. Pretty, pretty. It's got a very unexpected gold shift. Just trying to get a little bit of space between the color and my eyebrow. So that this color Calaca is very soft, so I would recommend wetting your brush. I feel like I've lost the blue, so I've just tapped back onto it in this pencil brush and running it right back along that lash line just to bring it back. Man, it's really given me like some serious Aurora Borealis, mermaid, nighttime, I don't know what. So I think I want to add something in the waterline, but I'm trying to like pull out that cherry color that I feel like I lost. So maybe I could use a lip liner? Okay, so I just pulled out a lip liner that is gonna match this color Velorio that I feel like we kind of lost. I mean, there's definitely some, you're seeing some like purpley red tones, but I wanna really pull it back in. So I'm gonna use this lip liner as an eyeliner. To do this, you just make sure that it's eye safe. This is eye safe. Ooh, yes! That's the ticket. Look at that wet line. Okay, so now I'm gonna repeat all of this onto this eye, and I'm gonna put on mascara and lashes. I'll be right back. I'm back. While I was finishing my other eye and putting my lashes on, my sister Marco Polo'd me and told me that I'm a drag queen, which I take as a compliment.
Monster, honey, I'm the monster. It's before noon. Honey, I was so puffy.
So the lashes that I chose today are actually pretty subtle considering this look. So what I need to do is put a little bit more color on my face because there's not, I think I'm gonna go with a cooler tone. I'm gonna use this guy. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills Blush Trio Pool Party, and the color is Blank. This brush is too small for my face. Fresh, just washed it. Looks brand new. Jeez, I never looked like that. Yeah, it's a little bright. Hang on. My nose is running so bad right now. It's ruining my makeup all around my schnaz. Do you see that? I keep trying to fix it and I'm just rubbing it off. Okay, the decision now is, do I do a really dark lipstick? Like that? Or like, maybe I'll mix. I feel like I need a little extra zhuzh on my cheeks. So I'm gonna go into this peach palette and I'm gonna grab this peach pop and top this blush. I'm just trying to bring some extra gold because see up on the brow? Oh, there you can see it. See how golden that is? In the pan, it looks like, you know, like just like a regular bone color, but like a shimmered bone color. But there's some serious gold in there. I think this is starting to dry out. Oh no. Wow, that's something. Let me feel like my cheeks are now the wrong color. All right, I just mixed. So this one on first, and then I put a little bit of this on top just to make it a little bit more red. This is the final look. I am well outside of my comfort zone. I do love to play with color, but a lot of dark color is something that's not something that I do outside of like the Halloween season. Bold makeup isn't a costume, it's just fun. Okay, Michelle, what do you think? So I'm really excited to see what Michelle puts together using the Vita palette, but I think this is not so bad, not terrible. Ooh, okay, well, this is not bad. I feel like I've got a good representation. My face is telling you what this is saying. Okay, make sure that you go right now and go check out Michelle's channel because I want to see what she put together using the Vita palette. Thank you so much for watching and for hanging out with me today. I really appreciate it. If you want to see more videos like this one, then make sure that you subscribe to this channel before you leave today. You can also follow me on all my other socials. I upload new videos here on YouTube every Thursday at noon. Very reliable. I am going right now over to Michelle's channel and I hope you meet me over there. I will catch you next week in next week's video. Bye! Angelito, Duelo, Noche Eterna, and Velorio. Okay. Oh. And Vibrant, and why is that plastic on there? Eterna. Noche Eterna. My camera stopped recording. That's a bunch of bullshit. Wow. Terrified. Get it together. Am I centered?